Coach Starkey told us that they were playing harder than us on the offensive end, and our defense wasn't just flying around like we usually do. We didn't have that many deflections, but I think second half we got a lot of deflection. We were in the passing lane, we were pressuring the ball because they're big and we're quicker than them. So I mean, they're probably bothered the offense when we got into their shorts and just started playing with pressure on the ball.
Why weren't you playing that way beforehand?
I don't know. We just always start off slow for some reason. But I mean, if we want to go to where we want to go, then we can't do that. We have to start off fast. We got to finish. We got to start the game, how we finish the game. I mean, right now we're a better second half team, but I think that just comes with focus and maturity on the court and get to know each other more.
Does it also have to do with the youth of the team?
Well, I think we're a veteran team. We have a few youth posts. Jada, she's a sophomore, college a freshman, and Rachel, who's a redshirt junior, but this is her first year playing because she was behind All-Americans her first 2 years. So I mean, I don't think it has nothing to do with youth really. I think it's just a focus thing and a mindset. So if we just come out and focus like we did in the second half, then I mean, I think we'll be fine.
Courtney, in all your time here, you all played a lot of tough non-conference opponents early in the season. How does it feel to finally get the win and finish it?
It feels good. I think they ran into 7. I remember my freshman year we played UConn, Penn State, and Louisville back to back. So we were 0-3, and I mean that just shows the growth of our team and how far we came. Because I mean, at the beginning of last year, the first part of the season, we weren't doing too good, but right now we're doing good. We're beating top 10 teams, and I mean that just shows how mature we are, getting to know each other. But we still have to be more mature on the court and just focus.
What was the conversation like in the breaks and things like that in the stoppages play when y'all were down? Tell me what were y'all saying to each other out at that time?
Defense, pressure the ball, because I mean we weren't pressuring the ball like Coach Walker told us. He told us that if they pressure the ball, then they'll disrupt their offense because they're bigger and we're quicker, and also pressing. I think we started pressing a little better in the second half. We got like a few turnovers in the first half. In the first few games, we didn't press. So I think that pressure really disrupted that defense. Coach Bell was telling us that we got to get turnovers. So I think we did a good job.
Jordan, second question. We started out with Courtney. What happened to change, kick the team in gear, so to speak, when you're down by 15? What do you feel changed?
Just staying positive. Just hearing, encouraging each other on the bench throughout timeouts and the huddles. We knew that their strength was their size, but we knew our strength was our quickness and our speed and our athleticism. So the coaches really just hopped on us to stay in the grill, pressure the basketball. They're going to make tough shots. Greenwell, she was shooting lights out. She was, you got to give her the credit. She shot the ball very well. But towards the end, I felt like Jen Jones, our strength and conditioning coach, you could tell that all the hard work that she put in with us over the summer really kicked in because we didn't become tired per se, but we had fresh legs almost. Coach Bill was able to rotate in Curtis Knox, Torrey Scott, Chelsea Jennings. People just coming off the bench, just making plays, just continue to pressure the basketball and just get turnovers.
Can you describe what adjustments you made at the half to shut down that 3-point threat that was sort of chewing you up there in the first half?
Tight tag. In the beginning we were shortcutting or running into the screens because we weren't following our defensive game plan that Coach Starkey had given us. So he really just came back at halftime and told us to make adjustments, told us to get on her outside shoulder, tag her tight, and when she does curl, we were going to have help from our post players on the inside. So really just, once she got the ball, just keep her in front, keep her hand up, and force her to put the ball on the ground and go to the basket because we didn't want to give her any more threes, especially open threes. So just close out hard on her, make her put the ball on the ground, and just take the 3-point shot away from her.
And then also, you said you're more of a second half team, and you managed to stop the hemorrhaging out of the break, but you also reached the biggest deficit there in the second half. What do you say to yourself mentally that enables you in a matter of a minute then to turn it into single digits and from there to take the lead?
20-minute game. know, we can't really just, the first 7 minutes, I feel like we were down, 13 minutes into the second half, we were down by 15. I believe it was 40-55. Just looking up at the clock, you don't really see the score, you just see the time left. And you see 13 minutes on the clock, and the people on the bench and the people in the game really did a good job of telling each other, we still have 13 minutes left in this ball game to pull it out. The coaches did a great job of encouraging us, not keeping us down, you know, just giving us the next play, just grinding it out. You know, we're not going to get it all back in one play. So we really just grinded our way out, took it one play at a time, and came up with the victory.
Courtney
Enormous
Walker.
enthusiasm, by the way, from your bench each step of the way as you were making that comeback. Can you talk about what that says about your team's chemistry at this early point in the year?
Well, we just know we all have to support each other. We know we've all been through hard times. We couldn't get ourselves going, and supporting each other. I think that's the main thing. You know, hearing from your coaches is great, and it's something that you need. But when you hear from the people that are right by your side every single day, I think it means, you know, that much more for you to grind it out, not only for yourself but for them especially. And so I think that's what keeps us going, you know, on the court. And, you know, when we come out the game, we have to do the same thing for the people that just did it for us. I think that what keeps us together and keeps us going, got our energy going a lot in the second half.
Courtney Walker, it seemed like their size caused you some problems with your shots in the first half. What did you change to get better shots?
Just shot selection, I would say, following the plan of where we were going to be able to get our shots. You know, me in particular being a smaller guard, and attacking the rim was really one of the emphases, attacking the post players when they run out, instead of settling for that jump shot where they can stretch and alter it or cause you to change your shot up.
This is for any of y'all. Were you affected by the fans? Could you feel the atmosphere throughout the game, and how important is it to have that behind you?
It was, you know, absolutely we could feel it. We just knew they were just, you know, when we were down, we could feel them waiting to explode as soon as the play would happen. They were just ready to go, and I think that's what boosts our energy even more, because a lot of times you can have an energy play happen, and then even though, you know, you might turn it over the next one or something, you know, might not go your way. The fact that they were still live, you know, kept us going to get a couple more in a row and a couple more, and I think that really pulled us in the second half.
Jordan, what does Courtney Williams return to the lineup meant for y'all overall?
It's been pretty good for us. You know, Courtney Williams brings a lot to this team with her athleticism, her basketball IQ, and her scoring ability. With her out of the game, I feel like in the beginning of the season it gave our other three players great opportunities to get the exposure in the tough games, you know, especially against DePaul. They were able to be put in that tough position. Chelsea Jennings, Taylor Cooper, and Tori Scott got a lot of exposure while Courtney Williams was out. But now that she's back, you know, it's just really a flow. You can tell the team has a lot of chemistry. We're comfortable with each other, and then once the second group does come in, they have continuity as well. And I feel like the coaches have done a pretty good job of that in practice, of mixing up the lineups and bringing Courtney Williams in, bringing Courtney Williams out, and just really just giving other players that opportunity as well as Courtney.
And Courtney Williams, this is the first time we talked to you since the suspension. You talk about how that has changed you, or has that changed you, the time away?
I just got more focused, and I was watching the games at D with Chicago, and I was seeing what we were doing wrong. I was trying to tell my teammates when they got back, Chelsea and Tori, you know, telling them how good they did stepping up. And I just tried to learn from those games. I just tried to focus on what I need to do when I get back to my teammates.
Coach McCallum had a lot to say about the physicality of this game, and that the reps, in her view, were largely letting people play, even though it seemed like quite a few fouls were awarded. Did you feel that this game was any more or less physical than most, and how did that affect you?
I feel like it was really physical. I mean, I was okay with that, but, you know, for us, necessarily going to the boards was tougher just because how their size. But I think the physicality, you know, helped us in allowing us to be physical on blockouts with our size. And so, you know, ultimately, I like the physical game. I wasn't sure how physical they were going to let us play in the beginning when they called that first foul on Jordan. So just to know that they would let us play, really, I enjoyed it. And I think it helped us out with our blockouts and rebounding with them having on the size on us.
Anything else?
All right, thanks.